And we are back. This is the Andy in the Morning Breakfast Show, only on Six Towns Radio. Now, we have a special guest. So, special guest, what is your name and what are you doing here?
My name's Dave Barker, and I'm presently claiming adverse possession of the Victoria Ground.
Oh, right. So, the Victoria Ground, that's the old City football ground, isn't
That's right, the old Stoke City Football Ground when they moved to the Britannia Stadium in 1997.
Oh, right. So, what are you protecting it from?
I'm protecting it from theft by manipulative individuals, namely Stoke-on-Trent City Council and St Modwyn Developments Limited.
Right. So what's your end game then? What do you hope to get out of this?
Stokeminster School has been amalgamated with Mount Pleasant and Boothen School since the turn of the century, and is in desperate need of play space. They've presently put in plans for developing 3 classrooms on the playground because they can't expand in any other direction, and they are crying out for play space for the kids. That is one of the objectives of me set, is to provide the school with play space and also provide the community with play space and community facilities.
Oh, right. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, we're going to go to a song. We're going to go to Bastille and Laura Palmer, and then we will be back to talk a little bit more. Keep it locked, everyone. This is Six Towns Radio. This is the Andy in the Morning Breakfast Show, and we are back. Okay, so how long have you been on the football ground?
The first time I occupied the site was in 2009, the 1st of January, but unfortunately somebody burnt me tent. I don't know who it is, so that's just left now. But I moved back on again on the 29th of January after St Modwyn had put in planning application for 122 houses on the Victoria Ground site. I'd been telling them all along, as soon as they put an application in, that I would move back on the site. So at the moment I'm building up to 150 days, which will be on the 28th of this month. But realistically, I've been there for 4 years, 6 months, because I wasn't illegally evicted from the site in the first instance of 2009.
Oh, right. So how long do you have to be on the site?
I've got to be there 10 plus 2. 10 years, and then I put in an application to the land registry for the site to be handed over to myself, which in turn then will be handed back to the people.
Right. You were saying you were looking for a lawyer as well.
Yes. I know that I'm going to need legal backing because in the end St Modwyn will have to do something, and their third-party associates, because they've now stated, even after all this time of my contact with Mike Herbert from St Modwyn, that there's no other associates with the land, that they've got a sole right to occupancy and and to evict. But 6 Fridays ago, I had a visit, hand-delivered letter from St Modwyn solicitors stating that they wanted me off the site within 7 days, otherwise further legal action will commence, and stating that St Modwyn and their third-party associates have the right to evict. Well, all this time they've been saying that they haven't got any third-party associates. I've been saying that Stoke-on-Trent City Council have got an association with the land, and it's their association with the land which is binding the land, which is going to steal land from the people. So it's basically denying you proper information which you asked for under the Freedom of Information Act, which has been highlighted on a numerous of occasions that our council have done.
How can the solicitors get in touch with you?
I am on the phone, and they can be contacted by phone, and I could leave me number here at the Six Towns Radio, or contact Six Towns Radio, and they could be able to contact me that way. That would be the easiest way without me giving my phone number over the air.
Not a problem. We'll get those. We'll get the details on our Facebook page for you. Not a problem.
There's something I would like to state. One person alone will not make a difference with what St Modwyn or the council are going to do with the land. It needs a combined force of people who feel that the area in Stoke-on-Trent, I mean as the area, right, in particular, right, needs this improvement. If we can't show that our future generations, need supporting, then it's a sad life we've got.
All right then. Okie doke. Well, we're going to go to a song. We're going to go to some Bon Jovi. You Give Love a Bad Name, and we will be back. Keep it locked to Six Towns, people.
And you're too late, darling. You give love a bad name.
Okay, and we are back. All right then. So, have you got anything coming up in the future you want to say on the radio?
Yes. In fact, I'm involved in a couple of issues. The one is the move from Stoke to Hanley with the CBD, regarding the Civic Centre and Town Hall. There's a march on Stoke Rally which is taking place on the 29th of June, 29th of this month, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the Kingsway car park outside the Town Hall. And basically I'm asking everybody to try and make themselves available. I know that we have got an event which is taking place up Hanley at that day when the three Mercians are walking through the town. But we've also got the following day for the Mercians is the big assembly at Queen's Park. Now, I don't want to encourage people not to go to welcome our heroes back from Afghanistan, but what I'm saying is that we need now is to think that supporting our communities, right, has got to be the paramount thing that we've got to do. It's got to be, we've got to focus on what this area is becoming, and through the March on Stoke, this is the way that we can take things forward. I'm also involved with the Fenton Memorials. The Fenton Town Hall is being sold by the judicial system, and the Fenton community are trying to save this building because inside there's a Great War Memorial which cannot be removed. It's got all our ancestors who fought in the Great War on there, and it states on the cenotaph outside, that on a plaque at the back end of the cenotaph, that there is a plaque inside the town hall, and it was funded by the people of Fenton to actually remember our dead. Now, we need to remember our dead, and our ancestors need to remember our dead, and our future generations, we need to remember our dead. Preserving this memorial is of major importance. Therefore, on my 200th day, which is the 17th of August, I am planning to have my head shaved for Help Our Heroes. Half of it will be going to the Help Our Heroes of today, and the other half will be going to help our heroes of yesterday in saving the war memorial. There's also been kindly donated by the Art Bay in Fenton a print from Sid Kirkham of the Fenton Town Hall with the spire in place. This will be signed by Sid, and it's been kindly donated by Sid and the Art Bay towards this cause. So hopefully when it's all highlighted around the city, I hope that the people get behind it and support it vastly.
All right then. Cracking. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to go to an advert, but adverts, plural, and then we will be back. Keep it locked, everyone.
Six Towns Radio.